fall again and I put that on me. Yeah, I feel the way, my heart all on my sleeve. Yeah, that's why I had to put my wrist on freeze. Come for the win, can't take another L. Designer on me, this that new Chanel. Did that splash, did that drip. Yeah, champion.
Well, the onset of fall weather, certainly a welcome occurrence for folks in Silicon Valley, and we've got football on a gorgeous day here in Santa Clara as we are situated at Levi's Stadium. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Indianapolis Colts and the San Francisco 49ers. Seems like we were just starting training camp, but here we are in October, and off we go on EA Sports. Taken in the end zone. And this will go as a touchback, and they will begin things at the 25.
Man, come on. God, man.
They'll run for the first time with Raheem Mostert. And they're able to get this one across the 35. The drive starting with a first down, 11 yards on that pickup.
The 36-yard line.
Here's Mostert. And the hole closes quickly there. He gets maybe a couple up to the 38.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
Here's 2nd and 8. That's complete. It's Brandon Ayuk. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. A gain of 13. It's a first down.
9-yard line.
Here's Mostert, toss left side. DeForest Buckner, a Pro Bowler when he played for the 49ers, there on the stop.
8-yard line. A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Second and 9 now. This one into the hands of Kittle, the tight end. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a third down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he get a good head of steam going.
And he finds a man with a crossing route. Rookie to rookie on the hook up there, and it's a first down. Pretty solid start for the rookie here on this first drive, Charles.
Able to have some confidence, stepping back into the pocket, move around a little bit, find open receivers, and deliver. That just means his confidence is going to continue to grow because he's getting more and more comfortable with each completed pass.
Here's a pass swung out left to his running back. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 37-yard line. He was unable to shake free there, and they'll cover him for a loss of a yard.
Brings up 2nd and 11. at the 37-yard line.
That pass play wound up for negative yardage, so here's 2nd and 11. And trying to get it to Samuel, but it's intercepted. Picked off by Rocky Sin. And they will finally get him, but not until he's all the way down inside the 15-yard line. Well, that is a quick lesson on how difficult this defense is to throw against an interception on their initial drive of the ball game.
Now we know why their offensive staff spent the entire week awake trying to prepare for this one, because you can't totally shy away from throwing the football, but at the same time, you're looking at them and going, where are the weaknesses? How are we going to move it?
One of the top defenses in the NFL for a reason. We just saw one example right there. 1st and 10, Eason. And he takes this one in for a Colts touchdown.
Complete to number 8.
A 14-yard touchdown. And the Colts are going to take a first-quarter lead. And this is good to make it 7-0 Indy.
Makes the score Colts 7, 49ers nothing.
So after the touchdown, here's Blankenship kicking off. Fielded in the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. They had the interception last time. It led to the opening touchdown. So now 7-0 the score as they start 1st and 10. Flushed out right. He's going to take off with it. He'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be 2nd and a couple.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there, not there. After about the 3rd one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
And he stopped after a gain of 1. Not enough. Still a yard to go on 3rd down.
He was brought down at the 28-yard line. A gain of a yard.
They'll look to throw for it on 3rd and 1. The Colts are going to get him. Down he goes.
The quarterback.
And Charles, they only needed a yard there. They try to pass the football. What do you think?
Well, I can't really go all out and kill them for the call, because that 3rd and 1 fake and throw it over the top for a big play, that often does work. But in this situation, the pressure got to him.
Here's Hardman to return. We'll call that a punt of 54 yards. Well struck. And the Colts will go on offense here, 1st and 10.
31-yard line.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And they'll be looking to make this a 2-score advantage. Had the touchdown on their first drive, Charles. Hey, they can get up 2 scores here on the road. That's a heck of a start.
And not only have they thought about it, I wonder if they visualized it. I remember playing and they used to turn the lights out in our meeting room and run through a situation like this.
And that's caught inside the 35. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. A big pickup of 38. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Eason going to throw it out of the shotgun. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And nearly picked it off. He had a chance to come down with that in the end zone, but it'll wind up just being incomplete. Line of scrimmage, the 31 as they line up 2nd and 10. Throwing again. Eason taking a deep shot here for Hardman. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Mecole Hardman, his first touchdown on the year. And the Colts add on to their lead.
He's not much as perfect in football, but that's about as close to it as you're going to get. Score, force a punt, score again.
And both drives were impressive. The opening drive was, that last one was. Now on the other side, though, what's your psyche? You're really behind the 8 ball.
You got to make sure you just hold in there. Survive the early storm, relax a little bit, and try and get back to your game plan. It's way too early for panic.
14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
Niners, nothing.
Not that too good.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And the results for them have not been strong to this point. 2 drives have ended in a turnover and then a punt.
So would it be too snarky for me to say that they've shown improvement? Because you had two drives with turnovers. Now they punted it away, so at least they didn't turn it over. So that's good, right?
You're going to get some angry users reaching out to you on social media.
Well, I don't mean to be. I was actually looking for the positive. Silver lining, you know.
From all the way up at the 38 now after a good start to the drive. Now it's the fullback. This is Kyle Juszczyk. And very little room to maneuver. He'll get this down to about the 39. DeForest Buckner, a Pro Bowler when he played for the 49ers, there on the stop. Here's 2nd and 9. They'll look to throw. Completes it to the tight end, Kittle. That catch good for only a yard, and it'll be 3rd down.
Well, they're unable to convert that into much, but it's never a bad idea to try to get the ball into a tight end of his caliber's hands and see what kind of disruption he can cause.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. Got his target, Samuel. And he is going to have a Niners 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. 12 yards there as they keep this drive rolling. It's another 1st down. Now back to throw. Looking for Ayuk, and he's got it. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. That one goes for 24 yards.
49er 1st down.
On 1st and 10, it's Mostert. And boy, this defense again really making things tough on him as they stop him for no gain.
DeForest Buckner. No gain on the play. 2nd and 10.
Back to throw now on 2nd and 10. Stepping up, he's going to keep it.
The quarterback on the scramble. He's brought down at the 20-yard line. A 2-yard pickup makes it 3rd.
The Niners on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 8. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. And that is incomplete.
When you run in the slant, timing is everything. And against that man coverage, there was no space available. An incompletion as a result.
Gold on for the field goal. A 37-yard attempt.
Oh, Gold missed it. It's no good. Wide to the left, off the mark. And this score will stay right where it is. So an empty possession there. What do you think went wrong, Charles?
Well, it looked like maybe the plant leg might have given way just a little. And when that happens, guys have a tendency to pull through the ball to compensate. And in doing so, sent this one off target.
On 1st down, Jacob Eason. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far. It's 2nd down. Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Eason taking a deep shot here for Hardman. This is caught inside the 15. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Mecole Hardman with 2 touchdowns on the season, both in this game. And the Colts are able to grow their lead. And it is now 21-0.
Makes the score Colts 21. 49ers nothing.
So after the touchdown, here's Blankenship kicking off. That'll be taken about a yard deep. So quick on the spin.
He's spinning, man.
Richie James on the return. The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And some dangerous territory. You're already down 3 scores. A 3-and-out here, or an inability to put any points up. This one might be over by half.
Yeah, and what you also have to guard against is calling every play for a big shot downfield. You know, thinking you're going to get all these points back on one drive. You're not. And last time I looked, it's still the first half. I'm not saying you have ultimate patience.
And looking for Kittle, but it's intercepted. Picked off near the 29. And he will bring it back. An interception return for a Colts TD.
For the point after.
That pick six extending this lead even further. And boy, it's been a while since I've seen a team struggle this badly in the first half.
I think all they want to do is get to the locker room, try and regroup, and come out to start the third quarter. But if things don't improve fast then, I think the backups get a lot of play in the second half.
And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26.
The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 26.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And they gave up the pick six. And now they'll be looking to right the ship here. Now, as a quarterback, are you a little more cautious this go-around?
You should be, just because after what you gave up, but you can't be so cautious as to just really take things in, and now you're not going to play loose enough to give your team a chance to score. But you still have to be careful, because those defensive guys, I know the reputation defense guys can't catch. All evidence to the contrary on that last possession, though.
6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down. Now Mostert. And that play is blown up, losing yardage back at the 35. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
We think, Brandon, I like the intensity this defense is showing right here in these first few drives. They're not just holding the line because they're doing their job, but they're doing more than that, aren't they? They're getting a nice push into the offensive backfield.
And a great example right there for the loss. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked off right around the 43. And they will take over possession of the football at their 42-yard line. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. They are clicking on all cylinders. They seem to be just scoring at will right now, and that's why they've opened up this big lead.
Now we always
and a big loss here as he's taken down. The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half.
2nd down.
After the sack, oh, they're staring at a challenge basically from the other side of town. It's 2nd and a country mile. Sliding out of the pocket. And he slings one that's incomplete.
Well, as we get ready for 3rd down, let's go back and recap here. The sack on the first play of this drive, that threw a wrench in what they were trying to accomplish because they were compelled to throw the ball on 2nd down. A running play was not in the works. And that incompletion set up another passing down here on 3rd and long.
And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
2 things you can do in that situation: run and punt the football, or try and take your shot at getting the first down. They chose the latter, but they'll have to punt all the same.
Sanchez on to punt here as he sends this one away. And a nice job here on special teams. This will be down inside the 10 at the 8-yard line.
Absolutely love the flexibility of these punters. Their leg drive, able to get it way up in the air, and that allows their punt team to get down there and down it inside the 10 because they've had some time.
Buying time to his left. And he couldn't hang on. Would have been their 4th pick of the game. Instead, 2nd down.
Well, he certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. And he'll lay out and pull it in. What a diving catch there. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. And he'll be brought down by the Colts. Credit the sack to the Oregon Duck, DeForest Buckner. Now the Colts going to burn the second of their timeouts, as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half. Coming up now on a 2nd and 15 following that sack. That's caught by his running back, Raheem Mostert. And now they'll take a timeout defensively. After the second down play, they burn the timeout, making him sweat out the final few ticks here in the second quarter. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Flush to his right. And that is incomplete. 2 seconds left on the clock. The passing game not in sync here early. And now it's 4th down. And likely time for one final play here in the half, so they will go for it on 4th down. They'll throw now on the final play. That's to his running back, complete. And they work this well upfield across the 45. So we've come to halftime after a very one-sided beginning to this one. As we send you cross-country to Orlando, Jonathan Coachman is there and has our EA Sports halftime report. Second half ready to get underway. The Colts with a lead, and they will receive the football. Certainly not what they wanted out of the locker room here, as they'll start defensively at the 40-yard line. Eason and the Colts now with a 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. Off play action, he'll throw to start the drive. That's complete to Hines out of the backfield. A good rally to the football keeps him to only a yard, and it's 2nd down.
Behind the line of scrimmage.
From the gun is Eason. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked by Emmanuel Mosley. But pretty much everything went their way offensively in the first half, but now an interception on the opening drive of the 3rd quarter.
As we know, the key to everything here, don't get careless with the football. The problem is you've got to stay aggressive as well. So where's the line between being aggressive and attacking and being overly aggressive? I think they just crossed it on that one.
It's a gain of 6 on the play, and it'll bring up a 2nd down.
And 4 at the 43-yard line.
This is Mostert. And he'll push his way up to about the 44 here. Just a gain of a yard there, and now it'll be 3rd down.
Well, they certainly have been able to get him going and establish the run, so I think it's time to abandon that plan and start chucking it all over the park. And you know who's excited about that? The defensive front. They got to just pin their ears back and get after him now.
And now here's a deep shot that's complete. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. 75 yards receiving for him now. It's a 1st down. Mostert. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. Add the gain here to the previous play, and it's better than 40 yards total.
The tackle made at the 12-yard line.
Once again, it's Mostert. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. A gain of just a yard, but it's a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 11.
Here's a toss play right to Mostert. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. 5 yards is the tally on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
They'll let the QB keep it here off the option. And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 9. That's a big loss of 3, and it brings up 3rd down.
The tackle made back at the 9-yard line.
They'll drop to throw. Under pressure, down he goes. Sacked at the 10. Ben Banagoo able to record his 5th sack of the season.
That's his 2nd sack of the game. And the best defensive ends, they do their homework as much as offensive guys do. They know how to beat the offensive lineman across from them, what moves they need to do to set them up. This guy's been pretty good at it all game long.
I'm kind of surprised by that they kicked the field goal. I guess you get some points, but this deficit 3rd quarter, I don't know.
Yeah, I don't either. Yeah, I'm with you on that one. When you're down that much, kicking a field goal, does it feel a little bit maybe waving the white flag and just want to get out of here? Yeah, I think you got to go ahead and try and get some bigger points on the board.
The Colts take over 1st and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack him here. They throw again on 2nd down. This one's complete. And he is out of bounds right around the 34. 16 yards, a 1st down.
And if anyone thinks they're just going to tuck their horns in and pull back off the throttle a little bit, you can forget it. Even with this big 3rd quarter lead, I think this team's going to continue to take their shots downfield, and there's another completion.
It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
Second down, here's Eason. That one complete to his receiver, Jennings. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 12 yards there and a 1st down. And he'll get this down only to about the 46. There to stop him on the defensive side, Fred Warner.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Eason on 2nd down. He's going to fire this thing deep right sideline. And that's going to be too high. Out of bounds and incomplete. They'll need to get this to the 38. That's where the 1st down marker is here on 3rd.
8 yards to go.
Operating from the gun. Eason taking a deep shot here for Hardman. This is caught inside the 15.
Complete.
A great pickup there, 35 yards, and obviously the 1st down to go along with it. So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging into our 2nd half blowout material. Back now here in Santa Clara. Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. A lot of folks starting to make their way to the parking lot. Their guys trail big here to begin quarter number 4. They'll throw on 1st down with Eason. And they're going to get him. They bring him down to the sack back at the 16-yard line. Javon Kinlaw picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon. Work to be done here on 2nd and 16 after the sack. Eason sets to throw it. He'll find Hines out of the backfield. No yardage to speak of whatsoever. Leads to a 3rd down.
No gain on the play. Brings up.
Throwing is Eason. That's complete right around the 8.
Eason's pass.
And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. It'll be a gain of 8, but it'll also lead to a 4th down.
4th down.
And that is caught. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Mecole Hardman there to make the grab. And the Colts have got it on cruise control. And his kick is good.
Makes the score Colts 35, 49ers 3.
So after the touchdown, here's Blankenship kicking off. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. Oh, what a move. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17.
First and 10 at their own 17-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But they also have to remember they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done.
At the 18-yard line.
On second down, Mostert. And he'll power his way up near the 25. They'll give him 6 yards on the carry. It's going to be 3rd and 3 now.
I think we can safely say that those types of plays are the backbone of this offense. We know not every run's going to be a big hitter, but you know they'll take that type of result on each and every attempt.
The Niners on 3rd down. 3 for 7 so far in this game. This time it's 3rd and 3. Got a man, that's Richie James. And this effort won't be enough as they rally up to stop him a couple of yards short. Good defense holds him to only a yard, and it'll be 4th down. As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. And able to haul it in is Kittle. And he's going to have the first down yardage as he's down at about the 30-yard line. No reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on 4th. And tough going there as he'll only get it up to about the 31. Only a yard on the keeper, and it'll be 2nd down.
1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off near the 44. And his guys will take over at their own 44-yard line.
1st and 10.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And after the interception, they are sitting in an even better spot with the ball and a comfortable 4th quarter lead. Taking a deep shot here for Hardman. That's going to be caught. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly. So another score there. Often you talk about the 3 phases of the game. Defense, offense, special teams. It's been a clean sweep in this one, hasn't it?
It certainly has. They've been pretty dominant throughout this game. And privately, the head coach will add a 4th phase. That's the coaching. And he'll tell the ownership that as he tries to negotiate a new contract off of this win.
They are looking strong here in the 4th quarter. So after the touchdown, here's Blankenship kicking off. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. On the ground, it's Mostert to start the drive. Fighting through it, he's got space. And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 45. The drive starting play, a good one. Give him 19. Took just one play to move all the way to the 44 as they try again on 1st down. Dancing to his left. And that'll be incomplete.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration, the body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. Open man is Samuel, complete. And they'll get him to the ground. He has another first down at the Colts' 29-yard line. A very solid gain of 27. They go play action here on 1st down. This will be caught inside the 10. And he will reach the 8-yard line before going out. Back to back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down. Offense for them has been at a premium. You wonder where plays like that have been all game long.
They're thinking the exact same thing themselves, but they're also looking forward now because now these plays are really for next week, trying to get some momentum going.
Here's Mostert. And he's across for the touchdown. Too little, too late, but he does get in for 6.
No wonder you're grinning. You just beat me in our fantasy league.
Indeed I did, my good man.
Well, I do have one word for that touchdown for you, partner. You ready?
Yeah.
Cosmetics.
Just makes things look a little better. I don't know. It's like putting lipstick on a pig.
Yeah, and it's hard to do, too. And the pig doesn't like the lipstick a heck of a lot, but you do like the fact that they're battling down the stretch, still trying to put something on the board. Even though this game is over.
By the way, how rude is that to the pig? Look at all the things they give us. Pulled pork, bacon. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And this game comfortably in hand. The scoreboard speaks for itself, but you still got your starting quarterback out there. When do you go to the backup? Let him get some time.
And that's one of the great questions in the NFL, Brandon, because I'm just going to tell you, in the 2015 season, I commentated on 3 games in a row. They were blowouts. And in none of them did the starting quarterback ever come out of the game for the team that had a big lead. And in each instance, I asked the coaches later on, why?
A 50-50 ball here, and it's intercepted. Picked by Emmanuel Mosley. CD, I know it's just his second year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, second year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
Oh, he dropped it, and that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
He was defended by Julian Blackman.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free, and it brings up 4th down.
I like what they tried to do there, tried to hit him with something quick, get the ball in his hands, and hope he could make some yards after the catch and pick up a first down. Weren't able to do so on that play.
Now they go for it on 4th down, but that pass is knocked away and incomplete. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and the Colts are going to take over with a football. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. They're in control here as they start 1st and 10 and appearing to have righted the ship following that 2-game losing streak. Taking a deep shot here for Hardman. And he overshot him there. It's out of bounds, incomplete. Mecole Hardman, the intended target. And that'll bring up 2nd down. Here's Eason off the play fake. He'll buy some time right. Catch made here by Campbell. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. They'll roll him out right. Taking a deep shot here for Hardman. And almost picked off. I guess the good news for them now, it's 4th down.
When you look at the scoreboard, you'd think they'd be pretty comfortable right now with this lead, but these guys are absolutely not going to let up. They want to increase their lead, and they want to do it with a big play. Unable to connect in that attempt.
And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Eric Armstead, and that will force a turnover on downs. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. And he's going to be hit and taken down. Back right around the 48-yard line. Protection certainly going to need to be a bit better here on 2nd and 16. He'll look to throw. Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more. And you hate to say it with a rookie quarterback. He's done some good things, but overall, looked a little bit overwhelmed back there, hasn't he?
He certainly has, but in his defense, he hasn't had a lot of time to throw the football. You like the way I said that? In his defense. In his defense,
I got it.
You see what I did there?
Yeah, he needs better protection, that's for sure. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. Now the Colts going to burn the second of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just one remaining in this fourth quarter of play. Here comes the 49ers punter now. As the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. And problems spreading to the punt team now. This one goes all the way into the end zone on the fly, so that'll come back to the 20. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. They have the dream scenario you hope for coming into the game. Just one kneel here, and this game should be over.
And it's always the final play of preparation each week. The practicing of the kneel-down formation, the victory formation. We've got a game in hand, and that's all they're going to want to do now, to put someone back deep just in case something goes haywire. But all in all, take the snap, kneel down, and shake hands. Yes, get out of there.
And that is incomplete, stopping the clock with 5 seconds to go. They'll try again from the 36 on 2nd and 10. That one looks like he'll throw here. Looking for Campbell downfield. And he's going to be intercepted a third time. Picked by Emmanuel Mosley. And that will write a finish to this ball game. So they will accept the penalty and move forward. On first down, Jacob Eason. Taking a deep shot here for Hardman. And he's going to be intercepted a third time. Picked off down near the 5. And that will write a finish to this ball game. A big offensive explosion help leading them to victory. And the defensive guys, they're just saying, hey, put those points up every week. We'll just keep winning.
They will gratefully accept them, won't they? It makes their job that much easier when they're scoring that many points. Allows them to play with a totally different style and a different flow.
So for Indianapolis, it'll be a .500 start as the win gets them back to 2-2. And they'll have another road date next week with the Miami Dolphins. Meanwhile, for San Francisco, they'll drop down to 1-3. And they'll try to rebound next week as they head to Glendale to take on the Cardinals.